Okay, I think I'm live now. Let me see if I can see here. Okay, I think I'm live. Let's wait for people to join. Hi, Samantha, how are you? Welcome, Samantha. Hi, 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 hi. And, let me see if I can. Thank you for the love. Welcome to Dalgona with Shan. So Dalgona is English session. Chaya will be in Tamil session. Yeah. Okay, let's see if let's wait for others first. Hi Vicky, welcome. Yeah, I can't. Let's see if she can go in. All right. So today is not Chaya with Shan. Today is Dalgona with Shan because I'm gonna do it in English. And today I'm gonna do something different because I know you guys will be bored seeing my face every time. So, so I'm gonna do it something different where I'm gonna bring a guest with me to, you know, to talk with you guys. Yeah. So let's wait because she's having some difficulties to come in. So let me see whether she can manage to come in. Hi, Kumaris, bro. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hi, Michaelina. Hi, Azlansha. Let's see. I think she's having some difficulties to join in. Let me see. Let me message her. Yes, she's here, I think. Yeah, okay. So, what is the now I get the meaning of your yes, the new trend of coffee, which is going on right now. That is dalgona. Yeah. So, welcome, Mr. Siva. Hi, boss. Hi, 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 hi. So, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining Dalgona with Shan, which is going to be an English session. If it's going to be in Tamil session, I'm going to do it as Chaya with Shan. Yeah. So today we're going to have something different because today you're not only going to see me, you're going to see two people will be here. All right. So one is me, and another person will be Brenda. Brenda is 20 years experience in banking line, and she's from MSI Business Company Academy. She's the MSI Business Academy company, and she's a mortgage specialist. All right. Before we go invite her, let me introduce a little bit about myself. Okay. My name is Sean. I'm a team leader in IQI Reality. I have 5 years experience in real estate industry. Okay, so today, what is our topic? Right? What is our topic? So our topic is cash, the real king in COVID-19. Yeah, is it the real king in the COVID-19? So if you say cash is the real king in COVID-19, comment one. Comment one. All right. Can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, if you guys can hear me, comment yes. If you guys can hear me, comment yes. All right. So, hi everybody, welcome everyone. Today our topic is cash, the real king in COVID-19. So, without further ado, let me introduce and welcome our guest for today, which is Brenda. All right. Let me put Brenda inside the screen. Hi, Brenda.
Hi. Hi, Shan. Hi, everyone. How y'all doing?
Hi, hi, hi. Nice to meet you, Brenda.
Yes, yes, yes. You look very
Can you
handsome
hear me,
today.
Brenda? Yeah. All right. Thank you. You too. You too. You looking good. All right. So,
Yeah.
how's everything? How's the lockdown? Is the work is still going on? Are you still going to office or working from home?
Oh, obviously working from home because, I also don't, everybody is scared. I also don't want to get, who wants to get the virus? So I work from home and a lot of people, there are a lot of inquiries, be it salaried people or even those who are worried that they may be out of job and businessmen, they say how to get
Correct.
cash. The moment I text them COVID-19, the loans that is available, even though they already got loans, never mind, stand by. I need money. So cash is king.
Correct,
Yeah,
correct, correct. So
yes.
that's why we are having that topic today is cash is the real king in COVID-19 during this crisis. So do you
Yes.
believe cash is king during this crisis, Brenda?
Me,
Yeah.
well, you know that everybody say our previous PM always say
Mhm.
cash is king. Normal times, cash is king because it's a great bargaining power. What more about now? It's a greater king. You got Musang King, you got Lion King. I think cash is the greatest king.
Correct,
Right.
correct, correct, correct.
Ah,
Yes,
you see, we
yes,
need that,
yes, true.
You see?
Yes, very true, very
Mm,
true. So before
correct.
before because people who are here, we have around
Yes.
17 people are watching this right now. They want to
Okay.
know a little bit about yourself. So would you introduce a little bit about yourself to our audience
Ah,
here? Yeah.
yes. Okay. Basically, I'm Brenda here. I was formerly a CMB banker, where I am a company secretary. All right. Then before that, I was with KPMG also as a company secretary. But when I was in CMB as a company secretary, we do a lot of things with loans and approvals and things like that. So after
Mm-hmm,
that,
mm-hmm,
I have springboard over to what I'm doing today for the last 20 years. Okay,
mm-hmm,
so I cover independent, cover more than 20 banks with my team. 10 banks, not 20 banks. 10 banks,
mm-hmm,
all right? And we have been doing a lot of loans for individuals and also
mm-hmm.
business people, all right?
Understand, understand.
Yeah, business loans and mortgage loans. Yeah,
Mm-hmm,
that's
mm-hmm.
my little bit background about myself, lah. Yeah,
Understand, understand.
yeah,
Okay. Let me post this in my wall because some of them couldn't find it.
I
Let me
see.
post this. Yeah. Okay, I already post this. All right. So,
Yes.
okay. Welcome everybody. Those who are watching, welcome, welcome everybody. Welcome Eric. Welcome Raymond. Welcome Chloe. Uh, yeah, people are still joining in. So today our topic
Yeah.
is cash, the real king in COVID-19, and we today I have a special guest, which is Brenda, who have 20 years experience in banking line, and she gonna talk about a lot of things where how we can reduce our monthly commitment in bank and this kind of things. Okay, and if today we also have a free gift for you guys. How many of you want free gift? Comment one if you guys want free gift. Come. Comment one if you guys want free gift. I'm definitely sure you guys want free gift. All right, let's see who's coming in here. Hi, Suren, Christina, Sean, Suganya, Hongkat. Hi, Ron. Okay, so what is the free gift for today? Yeah, thank you. So free gift is today is what you need to do is you need to share this, like, share, okay, and comment there hashtag property, and I'll be sending you personally to your email the ebook. I've prepared an ebook, so I'll be sending you an ebook to your email. Yeah. So what you need to do is just click a share button and also comment hashtag property. All right. So, Brenda,
Yes.
yeah, okay, Brenda. So, a lot of people nowadays they say because of COVID-19, they need cash and they want to reduce reduce their monthly commitment. Yes, we know about our 6 months deferred payment of moratorium and everything, but still they feel that they want to reduce their monthly commitment and to have more cash. So what are the way to reduce our monthly commitment in bank, and can we refinance, and can we do this? Can you explain about this?
You see, like just now we mentioned, cash is king, right? All the more.
Yes.
So, there's always in everybody's desire that they have goals and
Mm-hmm.
dreams in life. They have one home, they want to build their assets, they want to build their wealth, but all this needs money. All right. And only time with money, then time will help you to grow. Nothing comes
Mm-hmm.
overnight,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
So, but at the
Correct.
same time, over the years, a lot of people have already created lots of loans and needs for their families,
Mm-hmm.
such as personal loan, car loan, or whatever, those kind of things. So at the end of the day, because of all the loans that they created, they need the money
Mm-hmm.
for
Mm-hmm.
this purpose. But how are we going to get the money? They are very stuck. So how? That's the issue, right?
Yes.
Ah,
Yes.
yeah.
Correct.
So
Understand.
you know, so
Yeah.
what should they do is actually to help. I'm here to help them to make their, let's say they earn an income of 10,000. I make that,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
their loans is 11,000. I can make it to
Okay.
a smaller amount, such that maybe half of it, or
Mm-hmm.
maybe about 55%. So the whole
Wow.
profile looks very rosy. And then bank say,
That's
come, come,
good.
come, come to me. The banks will say that, you know,
Correct.
I can
Correct.
lend you, I can
Correct.
lend you.
Correct.
Then the bank look at you so good, very good cash flow, they'll come to you.
Correct.
They'll approve
Correct.
your loans. Correct.
Yes. So meaning if let's say we have a lot of loan with, like say, like
Mm.
credit card loan and everything, so you mean when we are doing refinance, we are actually taking one loan only. So meaning we compress and make it in one loan, right?
Yes, you can say that as something like loan debt consolidation. To consolidate
Understand.
everything under one loan,
Okay.
such that it look
Mm-hmm.
very good, and the
Mm-hmm.
profile will be something where you will have more money at the end of the day and less,
Mm-hmm.
lower repayment per month.
Lower
Yes.
repayment. Yes, that's what
Yeah.
a lot of people
Yes.
are, wanted
Correct.
right
Correct.
now.
Correct.
Okay,
Mm.
so before we go into the next one, all right, so those you guys are here, please share, and if you want free gift, you just click a share button and hashtag property. I will send you my personal ebook. Okay, so and at the end of this session, we will be taking some questions as well. So stay tuned, guys, until the end, because you can ask any question you want regarding refinance or anything about mortgage to our Brenda. All right. So Brenda, can you show us a simple calculation of refinance and how it can reduce our monthly commitment?
Yeah. Okay. Basically, most of my clients always have this problem line. They say that, look, my commitments are so high. I have
Mm-hmm.
car loan, housing loan, whatever. But in reality,
Mm-hmm.
do you know that when a person has got a credit card loan, because credit card loan is the
Mm-hmm.
main, it's the main stigma, I would say, for a lot of people. Before they get a credit card loan, they may even have personal loan. Either personal loan to help family members, or even
Mm-hmm.
sometimes they want to get married, no resources, they get a personal loan, and
Correct.
then they are stuck. Then after that, they got to pay, and then they got to credit card loan change to personal loan. So all these has got different percentage. Credit card loan is 18% per annum, or a minimum of pay
Mm-hmm.
5% on every of your loan outstanding in a credit card.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So personal loan is between 6 to 10, and some of the them when they take housing loan, they also got holding portion, or in business also have OD. So they just keep paying the interest, but never come down, So it's just like feeding the bank only, You see, whatever installment
Correct.
plan that they have, also there's imputed interest, but
Mm-hmm.
not known. You see, and of course, some have business term loan and their own housing loan, which are very taken. So to get more money, really for refinancing or debt reconstruction, there's one area, very important area, is that you will have a property which you
Mm-hmm.
purchased 10 years ago. Let's say 10 years ago you bought a property of 400,000 or 600,000, and then now it's worth a million. It's true, 10 years ago, definitely you'll get it. This is the kind of value. So that's the kind of interest. So we will help them to consolidate
Mm-hmm.
to maybe a case study, which you can see here.
Okay.
What's the case study here is that I will illustrate to you what is the how alarming this the the what you call repayments per month. All right, now you can take a look at this. You see, credit card. Well, don't show your hands, you guys out there. You know, if you have a credit card loan, I tell you, the first thing now that with moratorium, you please go and convert it to 30%. You know, then you feel it. You know, the drop of 5%, and you don't need to pay 5% per month. According 13%, 13% and less by 5%. So imagine credit card loan, say 50,000. You know, wow, 2,500 you can give it away, man. Hey, 2,500.
Wow, that's a lot.
A lot. You can send your children to class for classes as well as international school. Let's say standard 1 onwards, is $1,000. Then at the same time go for tuition and babysitter, all everything in already. Can take care of my family already. Okay, so it's a lot of money. Then personal loan, 100,000. Why? Because actually sometimes we don't know what's the reason. Approximately 2,000. So it's car loan, business loan. All this gross up to 7,003. So imagine this case study, real case one. You know, those days, the income when you borrow from the bank, they always based on gross. They don't base on net. Now we base on net because this one was done of some of my case studies a few years ago before the interest rate reduction. This for current one, you know. So what happened is the net income is 7,000, but imagine the net income is not enough to even cover the repayment of 7,003. $300 a month. You go depend on wife or spouse, or depend on your reserves. But how long can you tahan? Can or not?
Yes.
Every month 3,000 will slowly like suck out the money from the reserves already. Okay. So how? So example, like I give you an example of a house, 650,000 market value now. But those days, those that goes up to 650,000 would have bought it maybe for 400,000. Or 450. All right.
Correct.
So
correct.
With that the buffer, you get a 90% loan. 650 with 90% is 585. But what's the total of all the loans down there? Is 350. So 500 and 500 and how much? 300, 400, 550. So you still got an excess of 35,000. You got an excess of 35,000. Happy or not? You
cash out 35,000. Oh wow, that's good. Yes, that's good.
Yes. So what happened is in fact I got a case of one of my clients, cash out because in business very tight. The people are not paying. Even you got government projects, they take 3 months and 6 months. It's just strangling him. So what happened is after refinancing, he said, wow, what a relief. I can sleep now.
Correct.
At
it's
the
almost
same time,
50% already. Yeah.
At the same time, that's 35,000. You know what you tell me? I can cash this out, take 20,000 and take my family for a holiday, year-end holiday. But now cannot travel.
Correct. Yeah.
So for those who want to cash out, it's good to do it now because every rules are getting tighter, and market value of things. And at the same time, just to let you know, do you know that I'm also doing the loans relates to Covid-19? Now, if you are a staff who works in, say, a tourism industry, I tell you, the bank say even you are a customer of the bank, you stay with them for your accounts. Your accounts also very good. They will not give it to you because they say tourism industry, no. They can't take it. But let's say, because I also do for the oil and gas, they say, oil and gas got COVID, cannot. But your staff can. Now still can. All right. Why? Because you don't know when they will say want to shut down.
Correct.
Before one time oil and gas, they come down, right? And then the staff, they retrench, right? At that time, I tell you, all the banks don't want to do their business, cannot. They say, where's the cash flow to repay? They don't want the house to go long, So that's where, for those who are listening here, you got friends, please tell them, do act on it while the bank will approve of you to do the loan. Otherwise, time change, guidelines change. So
and the guideline, for the banks. Yeah.
Yes. So coming back to this, you see, the whole refinancing allows the person from 7,003 make the installment to be 3,001.
Wow, that's really good.
So beautiful. From
Even
more than 100% to 44%.
Correct. But I see here the interest rate you put as 4.99%. But now I believe because of the OPR have reduced 25
Yes.
basis, which is 2.5, I think will be getting more lesser interest rate, right? Than this.
Definitely,
Yeah,
definitely,
yeah.
because these are case
Mm-hmm.
studies. Because I do many banks in town, and of course now
Mm-hmm.
it's even 3.8 to depending on what profile.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You can be 3.8 to 4 plus. That kind of thing,
4
depending
plus.
on individual. Yes,
Understand.
yes, yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay. All right, all right, all right.
yeah.
Okay, so this
By
is
the way, this 4.99 is a fixed rate loan. My client wants to take
I
a fixed
see,
rate
I
because
see,
they
I
said
see.
the interest rate goes up and down, don't know certainty.
Mm-hmm.
In
Mm-hmm.
legal firms, they have been banged, in 1997, the lawyers actually call them up, why is my interest rate keep going up? Now we have a down interest rate. At that time in 97, why my interest rate keep going up? Because of
Mm-hmm.
what she has experienced. They say, no, I still want my
Mm-hmm.
fixed rate. I want peace. I want to make sure my cash flow is just steady, so it all depends.
Understand.
Okay.
Correct,
Yeah.
correct. But it's good because now from the repayment of 7,300, we are brought in down to 3,136 ringgit, which is really good. And let's before we go for the next one,
Mm.
okay, let me see who's inside here. Do you have any questions from the floor? Uh, so far, no. Okay, guys, you can ask any questions after this to Brenda regarding any refinance, or if you don't understand this, you still can PM me, and you can ask me, and I can connect you to Brenda. All right. So, Brenda,
Yes.
um, just want to ask you. Okay, the refinance looks pretty interesting, but
Yes.
how this works? What are the terms and conditions? Because definitely there's a terms and condition for banks. Every banks, they won't simply give refinance. So what are
Mm.
the qualification and terms and condition if you want to refinance to bring to cash out or to bring the monthly installment commitment lower?
Okay, you see what happened is that to refinance, it's very
Mm-hmm.
important to note that the market value of your property it has appreciated. And the benchmark to
Okay.
roughly know this is that either you got your property last time at a very good price, or inherited from your parents or buy at a very good price, or
Mm-hmm,
bought
mm-hmm,
10 years ago. 10 years ago, most of the properties that bought in 2006,
mm-hmm,
2010, all this would
mm-hmm.
have actually appreciated, um,
Correct,
I would
correct.
say 100%. So that is
Yes.
the very important criteria. Then on top
Yeah.
of that, the other thing is that I also do valuation for them. You see, valuation is
Mm,
important because you may the seller what the appreciation. Some people would want higher price and things like that. So the value must be something that is consistent, which the banks is comfortable. All right.
mm-hmm,
So to
mm-hmm,
tell you more, the valuation normally the banks are, I got borrowers or even buyers who tell me, hey,
mm-hmm.
this valuation I got this one use this valuation The bank is not going to listen to one valuer. They normally take
Correct,
three.
correct.
Then
Yes, yes.
they take the average, and then only they release the approve the loan from there.
Correct,
So
correct,
that's
correct,
how it works. And okay, the
correct.
other qualification is
Mm-hmm,
that of course they look at the profile, on the
mm-hmm,
income,
mm-hmm,
and now more so what kind of business sector you're working,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
and a lot of other things the personal
Secrecy,
profile
sit-out, repayment,
Yes,
and all this.
yes. Make
Yeah,
sure that your
right?
secrets and CITOS are all beautiful.
Correct,
Zero,
correct, correct. Just make
like
sure,
that one.
guys. So if you want more info about how to refinance or how to go about this, you can always PM me or PM Brenda directly. You can PM me, I can connect her to you. All right. So those who are watching right now, hi, welcome everybody. And I think we have one question here. I'll be asking in shortly. So if you guys want free gift, what you all need to do is just click share button, share, and then hashtag property. I will be sending you personally my ebook. All right. So hashtag property and share the live video. All right. So far, what we are talking about is actually our title is Cash, the Real King in COVID-19, and with me today I have a special guest, which is Brenda, from Mortgage Loan Specialist. All right. So Let's go for one of the questions from Prabhu. Prabhu asks, Brenda, are you suggesting for refinance the property during COVID-19? This is his questions, Brenda.
Okay.
Is
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, I'll just answer it now. I won't say that I'm suggesting unless you have a need for cash, and unless you see what happened is that if you have a property, especially unencumbered, that means no loans, and you think that you want to raise money now, you see, maybe to capitalize on the downtrend when when property people say ayo yo that's the time to buy stocks and shares. Also same what you see a lot of people go buy
Correct.
stocks and shares now, right? Property is also the time.
Yes.
You see, but then property is saying, oh, now I want to put deposit. You don't get the cash, so you get ready the cash. Get ready the cash, but don't tempted to spend it, once it is so late. Get ready the cash.
Yes.
Seriously, you see, some people in the end, I don't know what they do with the money, So you get
Correct.
because the process of getting the approval of loan is not that fast. Okay, and now
True.
with COVID-19 staff going into the banks, they don't go in as reporting to work, they go on a basis whereby 2 or 3 can go onto one floor, and then they take rotation and must, rotation, So what happened is, you refinance if you have a purpose, like you want to invest, especially,
Yes.
now the property market is down. And property, I want
Yes.
to tell you one thing is that, yes, a lot of people say property is no good, but property is based on land. Land is a scarce commodity. So you will
Yes.
find that at the end of the day, it's still property tangible. Shares you can, but I also got burned up, burn, when I was young chiku, coming out to work in a bank, you know how much I lost through my stock market, 30,000, 30,000
Wow.
ringgit, no.
Okay.
I told
All
myself,
right.
oh dear, I feel so painful. Then I realized, why don't this 30,000 if I that loss, why don't I go and give to charity? Isn't it more worthwhile? Then the loss due
Correct.
to not your fault, not my fault, you see? So if you need the money for refinancing, go and do it now while the bank still approve. If you are in the right sector, have a salary. Because sometimes you don't know when your job is lost, or pay cut. How are you going to help yourself?
Yes.
Businessmen always do this ahead of time. So you have a chance,
Yeah.
go ahead. Yes.
True. I'm sure, Brenda, you have gone through 2 crises, if not mistaken, in 1997, 98, and 2008 and 2009. I'm sure you have gone through these 2 crises. So,
Yes.
what is the trend at that point of time like? How many years it took for you to recover the crisis after the crisis?
This one is normally 7 to 10 year cycle lah, for this kind of loan, 7 to 10 year cycle. But the first cycle was, the stock market is always the mirror of the economy. So there's a super bull run. It's the 30-year super bull run in the year 1993-94. It went so high that Tun Daim Zainuddin, who was the finance minister, then said, don't tell me I did not tell you to do so. And the moment he said, the next day the stock market collapsed. I was still in the bank then. So then after that, the mirror came. It's a peak already. Then after that, 1997 crisis came. After 1997 crisis, it was struggling, the interest rate was still bad, and because of Mahathir implemented the what do you call exchange rate, fixed at 4 ringgit with the US dollars. So we didn't go up or go down lah. Then the 2008 crisis came. Now it's 2010.
Correct.
2012, 2020. This crisis is at 2020. So this crisis is longer compared with the 2008, 2009. You see? But nevertheless, it's around 10 years. So yeah.
Correct.
In that period.
Yeah.
So
at that point of time, even at that point of time in 2008 to 2009, our interest rate, the OPR have reduced, Bank Negara have reduced the interest rate, and we also have reduced the SRR. So I'm looking at the trend is coming again in this year, where when the financial crisis is going on, like, MCO and, we're going to hit a big financial crisis right now. So bank have reduced the OPR from 2.5% and SRR have reduced, and they also have bring in this moratorium 6 months. So it's a good thing where, like I said, the cash is king, and this is the time where people can refinance and reduce their monthly commitment so that they can commit into another asset, like, because like you said, if you go into stock market, it's a different game plan, where it's a bit risky game plan, where you must know when to buy and when to sell. So I'm not so good in that. If you're good, you can go ahead and do that. But property is always, like you say, it's tangible, and it's always on you won't see like property going like 70% down for the past 20 years. You can't really see that. So property is more stable, and the graph is always going up. And so now you're buying low, and when the market is already boom in another 5 to 6 years time, you will be selling it high. So yes, before we go for the next one, guys, if you want free gift from me, if you want to know all this graph, when is the next property bull run, and when is the next property boom, I've prepared all this in my ebook. What you have to do is just share this live video and comment #property. I will send you personally the email of the ebook. All right. Okay. So Brenda, we have another question, a very good question from
Yes.
Kumares. Let me show you that. How about MRTA or MLTA if refinance current house that I want to refinance for cash out or pay less monthly? This is more on insurance, lah,
Okay.
MRTA, MLTA.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You see, banks, they besides, the banks are already, finding that it's difficult to do business. All right. So
Mm-hmm.
do you notice that banks always have got bank assurance? One part they will sell you unit trust, don't know what saving scheme, insurance, and all this, because this revenue to
Mm-hmm.
them, but they don't belong to the bank. They always tie up with
Okay.
my insurance company. So when you
Mm-hmm.
sell a loan, they will definitely ask you to get this one. One thing is because of the KPI. Second thing is also
Mm-hmm.
for the benefit of the person who finance or take a loan on this property
Mm-hmm.
or
Mm-hmm.
mortgage. Why? Because you see, they do not sell because they want to sell. Imagine now, people can pay or cannot pay, want to lay long the house. It's overwhelming, isn't it? You don't cannot do
Correct.
lay
Correct.
long and people don't come in. What happens if a borrower
Mm-hmm.
kaput?
Mm-hmm.
Gone, okay.
Yeah.
So who is going to pay the loan? At least the bank give you the mortgage insurance or whatever name you call it, is to help the
Mm-hmm.
bank
Mm-hmm.
to avoid
Yeah.
being settled with all these houses going on lay long. You lay long also cannot
Correct.
get
Correct.
back. And you let's say you don't have the MRTA or the insurance to pay for it, then interest upon
Mm-hmm.
interest, is your family ready for it? Even you give your property to the family members, your wife or children, they say, what you giving me? You give me a debt, lah. I don't even have so much
Mm-hmm.
money. So how? So that's
Correct.
why the
Correct. Correct.
insurance is important, and of course when you refinance, it's always good to have this, because you actually protect your loan. Yeah.
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Very true. Very true. Okay, Brenda, I have
Yes.
another question from Raymond Victor. Okay, he asked, can I consolidate my home loans into one? He got three different banks. So he
Hmm.
asking whether he can, make it into one loan. Yeah.
Yes, it's possible. It's possible depending on how many the loan size and the market value
Mm-hmm.
of the one property that you wish to pack on it, to write on to consolidate. I do that also. You know.
Mm. So Raymond, I believe you got the answer. So guys, so far, let me see if there is any question more to Brenda. You guys can ask more questions. We have another 10 more minutes, then I'll be wrapping up the live video. So let me see if anyone got asked any questions here. So far, no. Okay, so so far, if you like this live video, comment great. Comment great in my live video. Thank you. So give more love. If you want
Yes.
to connect with Brenda, you can PM me, and I can connect you straight to Brenda. Thanks, Raymond say thank you, Brenda and Sean. Great. All right. So any questions so far? If you guys have any questions, you can ask Brenda. Brenda, I have one question because a lot of my client, right? A lot of my client,
Hmm.
because I'm doing property. Nowadays a lot of my clients say, it's quite difficult to get loan, property loan. So what do you think about this? Like, because they say, banks are very strict, they don't want to give loan, they are so stingy. Why they don't want to give loan, this kind of thing. So what do you think about that?
I think that's the common comment from a lot of people. Actually, you look at macro view, the banking industry or the financial sector, they are the very important. Bank Negara is the very important organization for confidence in this country. You see, loans that are taken up by individuals now, let's say you turn throwback lah. In the 1960s, in order to to buy a house, you must fork out at least 50%. This is the same like in other countries. Now, in order to encourage home ownership, our government has made it up to 90%. And it was easy. But because it's easy money, then because of the debt ratio of our country is very high now. Everybody, whatever they buy is always on debt. And this has to be reduced. If not, the financial institutions will all collapse. So this is something that the macro view of the financial institutions have to take care of, to gain the confidence internationally and locally. So what happened is that when they say difficult, it's all relative. It all depends on individual's profile, and at the same time, the issue is that to get the loan, your documentation must be all in order. And it varies from bank to bank. And of course, why is it that people say difficult, but yet others also can because of discipline and also your secrets and sitos, and also the value of the property you are buying versus the your commitment level and your income level. Yeah.
Correct. Definitely is very true, because and also people shouldn't give up if just one bank never get a loan. They shouldn't give up, because some banks doesn't approve, some banks will approve with the same profile. So yeah.
All right.
Okay. Who else? Let me see if we have any questions so far. So far, we don't have any questions here. All right. So we'll be ending the live very soon. Like, we'll be ending now in a while. So thank you very much, Brenda, for sharing with us this valuable things.
Is it okay that I add one
About
more
refinance.
item?
Yeah.
One more
Yeah.
item.
Sure.
One more
Yeah.
item.
Yeah.
You see,
Correct. Yeah.
a lot of people pay very little tax on, right? All businessmen, if they can, as little as possible. Then when they want to buy, they go and call the tax agent or company secretary. Hey, I want to acquire property. How much can I borrow? Can make my tax good. So all this has to do with your profile. So normally when a person wants to borrow or buy, they got to do some profiling. And actually, for those who have this intention to do so, some of them buy property, but they don't pay tax one or no tax file. So you better start to create. You got income, but don't want to declare. Then after that, you suddenly buy income tax will come and investigate you. So it's true. So what happened is that some people say, oh, I pay maybe 2005 1 year. Wow, 2005, but you can buy a $1 million house. Why? I don't know.
Correct.
So what happened is that for those who intend to do, this is a good season, no time to go and do all the things, documentation proper. The income tax filing is deferred by 2 months. Please go and do it.
All right.
And for those who wants to make a good profile, so they can do it for last year, last year they're done, this year and next year. So you build up the profile so that the property will continue to be available now before the rise.
Correct.
So get it done so that then you will be able to apply for the loan. So
True.
Very
true.
Even though you don't, you say why so difficult, make your tax, must submit tax. Very important. Yeah.
Correct. So guys, you cannot escape from tax. You need to submit tax somehow. Okay. All right.
Yes.
So if you want to get loan, or business people, those who are doing business here, you need to do your tax properly. Yeah. Pay more tax, better chance of getting loan. Yes, Kevin. Yes. Yeah. Correct. So if you're planning to take loan, yeah, you need to pay more tax. Yeah. So before we wrap up, so let's do a small conclusion that what Brenda shared so far. So today, our topic is cash is the real king in COVID-19, and we were talking about refinance, how to do refinance, the case study of refinance, how you can bring the monthly installment, monthly commitment from 7,000 to 7,000 to 3,000 plus. Yeah. So this is how we can do the refinance, and we were talking about the qualification, the terms and condition. Of course, you need to have a property. So meaning, if you have a property, even if you buy now, for the next 10 years, when you have another financial crisis coming in after 10 years, you still can refinance with the property. You cannot do that with a stock. Only by property you can do that. Then you can cash out and you can have cash at that point of time, because you never know, after 10 years we might get another financial crisis, right? So property is the only thing that you can have it. It's tangible and it's stable, and you can also refinance in future. Yeah. So before we end, Brenda, do you want to tell anything to our audience before we end our session?
Well, adversity, times of adversity is actually times of opportunities. So take advantage of this. Whether you want cash or you look out to buy properties, this is the time, because developers will always give you more freebies already. Something that will
Correct, correct.
entice you compared with when there's a rush. Last night I'm just telling you, when good times are, one day 10 applications, 1 week you can get even 7 to 80 applications, and so busy. Now,
Correct, correct.
they are waiting for you to come. So go and bargain now.
Correct, correct.
Yeah.
Yes. Now developers are desperate, so
Yes.
this is the time you can buy low and you sell
Yes.
higher later. Yes,
Yes.
correct. So thank you very much, Brenda. Thank you for
Yes.
your
Good
time
and good.
to come in and join me to my Dalgona with Shan. Thank you very much. So guys, hope you guys had a lot of information. If you want to know more about to ask more questions to Brenda, you can PM me. I can connect you straight to Brenda. And if you want ebook, free ebook, what you need to do, you just click a share button and hashtag property. You just comment hashtag property. I'll be sending you my ebook for the next property bull run. When is going to be the next property bull run? All this will be in the ebook. So you can get the ebook personally from me through email. All right. So thank you very much, guys. Hope to see you guys again into my next
Yes.
live video. So thank you, Brenda.
Yes. Thank
See you
you.
soon.
Thank you all
All right.
whatsoever. Thanks, Sean. Yeah. See you.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Thank you,
Okay.
guys.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.